When a couple is experiencing a crisis, a conflict, a difficult period, one of the things I suggest, I find that really useful, is to help them inventorize what is positive about the other, what they still can see as positive in their partner. So I would like to show you in this video um, how this exercise work, so that maybe you can do it yourself. Actually, this is something you can do even if everything goes well, even just to celebrate each other, just to enjoy each other even more, and dedicate time to your relationship and to honoring your partner. So the exercise consists in focusing and looking for the positive in your partner. The way I suggest to structure this is using the integrative flower, that is the image that you see next to me. So the integrative flower has the eye in the middle, so you are in the middle, and all these petals are the different dimension, the different aspect of life. So for each aspect of life, you look into what do I really appreciate of my partner. The first one is the body. So are there things in the appearances or in the the physical appearances or the way your partner uses your body, a certain way of looking, a certain way of moving, or specific part of his or her body that you really like, you really appreciate for some reason, for beauty or for other reason. Then I'm going to move left, emotion, like in a rainbow side. On an emotional level, you can mention if you like the way your partner expresses emotion, or maybe you find it cute that they don't always manage to express emotion, but do you understand the emotion they are experiencing? So we focus on the positive. You may also find out that there are some challenges in some of this area. Fair enough, but this is not what this exercise is about. This exercise is about strengthening you, giving you the strength to engage more effectively in difficult conversation with your partner, because you can see and value the positive in your partner. So in the emotion, you look at what do you appreciate in the other on an emotional level. Behavior. Maybe there are some behaviors that are really typical of your partners, or peculiarity. If you are in a cross-cultural relationship, there could be something peculiar of the culture of the other that makes for really cute, appreciative of behavior anyway that you like and enjoy. The social petal suggests that you look into what do you appreciate when you spend time with your partner and other people. Can be family, can be friends, but what do you appreciate of your partner in a social context? Also the way your partner is able maybe to present himself, so his skills on a social level. It is really personal. What do you enjoy of your partner in each of these petals? So it could also be things that are objectively not so appreciated, but you like it. Because I say this because sometimes, because we love our partner, we may appreciate, we may like things that are not normally objectively appreciated. They would not be appreciated from someone that does not love our partner. Cognition, the intelligence, the intellect, the ability to use the logic, rationality, everything that has to do with the thinking, with the intelligence and the intellect that you may really like. You may really appreciate the intelligence of your partner, the ability to find rational explanation or really clever solution for things, or the way he thinks situation, maybe he thinks problems in a way that he can feel less burdened, and maybe that helps you also to think problem, to deflate a bit the emotional load of a problem. Look and take some time also. Take the time to look, go through this one day and then walk with this idea and see if something else comes up, or if you notice something. When you go through the flower, I'm quite sure you will be seeing your partner as a whole. The last one, often misunderstood, so let me tell you something more about this, is the spiritual petal. By spiritual, we're not talking about what are the religious beliefs of your partner, do you like them or not. Spiritual is more intended like purpose, like your why. So in this petal, what I suggest you do is you look at how your partner relates to life and to the reason why he is on this planet, his purpose in life, his why, and what do you like about is the way he or she experience life in a way. That's spiritual for me. So a bit more of a meaningful way to be present in life. And that can be something that you also share. You may have some really meaningful project you share. It can also be the way you see Him of Air applying his energy in some kind of pursue work, or, you know, doesn't necessarily need to be work related, but something that really calls for meaningful involvement with life. So the idea is that you write down something for every of these petal. I would suggest that you try to write, how can I say, enough of everyone. What I would like to invite you to avoid is that you make a list of one item for one or two of these petal and 10 items for others. The idea is that the other one feels seen for all the other one is. So not with kind of, that side of things I'm not really interested in, these sides I really enjoy. Because when you are in a committed relationship, the whole package is the whole package. And this is one of the way you can represent the whole package. This said, what do you do when you have the list? I really often ask people to share the list when they come into session, unless they feel really comfortable sharing it beforehand. I would say share it with your partner. As you share it, do it knowing that you do not know what the reaction of the other will be, and you do not know what you're going to hear about yourself. So prepare yourself, making really safe, and prepare yourself for surprises. That can be really positive surprises, but it can also be things that, that you are surprised, not particularly in a positive way. To be honest with you, it never happened. There's normally a lot of commotion, a lot of positive surprises. Normally what happens with this exercise is that people say out loud things that they always think, but they forget to say. And this is actually the biggest value of doing this. And this is why I said, even if you're not going through a crisis, there can be a lot of value in doing this exercise, because you still bring your relationship a bit farther, you expand it, you deepen the connection by becoming really explicit about what you appreciate in the other. So write something for all the petals, share with your partner, make sure that you both wrote. Don't share it if your partner did not write it. Accept that that's the way it is, but you can decide to share it, but my suggestion, sorry, is to make it an effort that you both commit to do. That would be my suggestion. So write two or three things at least in every area. Don't make it in a way that some area become the favorite and other not. Take some day to reflect on it, to let more things come up. Find a way, a safe contest where you can both share this, enjoy the nice surprise. Be also prepared for surprises, also things that are unexpected. And see if you can find a way to receive them in a really positive way, because, it is about positive things about you. So you know, if I can imagine that it can be also, there can be something that is not a nice surprise, but probably there is something to be talked about if that's the case, meaning there could be some misunderstanding, there could be some misalignment in terms of how things are explained, viewed, but it's anyway, it's a great moment to connect and to reach a deeper level of intimacy. I really hope you will enjoy doing this exercise. If you want to share your experience in the comment, I will read it with pleasure. But in any case, I wish you really a lot of fun together with this exercise. I'll see you in the next video about relationships.